Good evening, you sexy people. Welcome to DRL round number 3. Can't quite believe that we're here. I thought the season would have been called off by now, but it hasn't. And I am trying to get this chat up on my phone. There we go. That's better. Get this chat up on. Oh, now you can hear me. 2 virgins in the chat already. What we'd like to see. 15 drives tonight, guys. So we're in for a treat. How many safety cars are there going to be? I think it's going to be 2. 2 safety cars, 1 VSC. Netherlands not the easiest track. Oh my god. What the Oh, he tried to... Okay. New setup. It was like this last week. So, I was going to say something. I forgot to say something. So, new setup, kind of, but not really. But yeah, this is my bedroom, guys. This is where I sleep at night. This is where I bring absolutely this is where I bring absolutely 0 bitches back. This is the room that sees all the action in my life. And behind me is where I work. And what do I do for work? I don't know. I do OnlyFans for work, guys. Clubs after Pete. We've already won Division 1, mate. What's the point? And I've got work at 8 AM. And I'm in the building. So I'm up at 5:45 AM. So, tell you what, Pete, if you win this race... Yeah, you wasn't. That's the reason we won Division 1, mate, because you wasn't there. If you win this race, Pete, we can play pro clubs. If the other 2 agree to that. I don't know if they will. So, 15... Sorry, I'm getting distracted. We're here to commentate. 15 drivers on the grid. Quick run through. No clubs, didn't you? Exactly. Quick run through of the drivers we have tonight. So, we've got McSmashley returning. Right, McSmashley in the Ferrari. No teammate tonight. Don't know who his teammate even is. Taylor and Jensen coupling each other in the McLaren. Both here, what we like to see. Light Gollum, our race winner from last week, returning for his 2nd week in a row. Coupled with Triple Bay, making his DRL debut. Interesting to see what he can bring to the table of greatness that we have established here at DRL. True Copper R6 in the Mercedes with his good friend... Perhaps best friends on this. I regret the Ali A one. True Copper with his best friend, Critical Skills, in the Mercedes. True Copper, absolute dog shit at the game, by the way. Sketchy Crib, our championship winner from last season, hasn't quite made the impact he would have wanted to this season yet. But here he is. With WRD Karma, who seems to rage quit the league every other week. But he's back again. Still waiting for him to serve his 10-second time penalty from about 4 seasons ago. Maybe today he will finally finish a race. Don't really care about... what are you doing? True Copper's been disqualified. So my point has already been proven. The kid is absolute dog shit at the game. Well done, True Copper. When are you going to learn, mate, that you just should uninstall this game? I'm sorry, I forgot to say about Critical Skills. Championship leader at the moment. I know he's very proud of that. Championship leader by 10 points. He told me he uses that as a pickup line when he goes out clubbing. Which is probably why he is still single. And I believe he lost to Virginia a few weeks ago. So, well on to Critical Skills for that. Who else have we got? We got McJamie B making his return. Pretty mid driver, but I do enjoy watching his TikToks, even though I don't actually watch them, but I'm going to pretend I do. Who have we not been through? Tony Toes check. My husband, Tony Toeschek, in the Haas. Just an all-round great guy. Don't even know his name, to be honest. I don't know if his name is Tony. But, yeah, just massive respect to him. I think you got to pay a lot of respect for Tony. The fact that he wakes up every day and gives it his all. Because if I lived his life, I wouldn't be able to. I'd kill myself. And then P.T. Taplin, Pete Taliban, in the Aston Martin. No teammate tonight by the looks of it. Although I think Sorbete may be joining later on. Red Brazil, my personal favourite driver on the grid. Our final one that we have to mention, I believe. If I've missed you out, sorry. You must be irrelevant. Red Brazil, the man who is going to stick it on pole position and probably lead this race from start to finish. Now, I should probably do some commentary. Whilst I was going on about everyone and my personal opinions on them, Smoky Cheese has set the pace. 5 minutes into the session, a 108.889. Great lap for Smoky Cheese. Nearly 5 attempts clear. And Kizo has just shown up. Our race winner from round 1 has just joined the session. Things are about to get interesting. This man has some serious pace. Light on goes P2, by the way. Very close to Smoking Cheese. Good lap. Not quite good enough for provisional pole. Now, I'm going to say this now about Kizo. If you had to...
Skill issues.
If I had to pick a boyfriend on the DRL grid based on race pace, he would be up there, 100%. Although I have no idea. Mate, these Alphas are wild. Just drove back on the track and hit me. Who's in the Alpha? Light Gollum and Triple Bay. Looks like it's a good debut from Triple Bay, if that is about him. You're not getting me, True Copper. You sit there spam and sand alert, son, because you're at the session, because you're dog shit and you drove the wrong way. You keep them coming, mate. Don't bother me. I'll just keep talking about how much of a disappointment you are to your family. That was a bit deep. Sorry. That was a bit deep. Right, who have we got driving round? Not Light Gollum, not Critical Skills. Jensen will be shortly. PT into the pit lane. Taylor, no. Triple Bay seems to have a very interesting... Your words don't hurt me. True Copper is actually one of my favourite drivers on the grid. I can't lie. So, what is going on? Critical Skills not doing anything. I think Jensen's about to start a lap. So we will ride on board with Jensen in a minute. I think Taylor... No, he's not about to complete a lap, is he? No. So, here is Jihadi Jensen, our winner of the second best stream of the year. Fuck off. Jihadi Jensen, our Terrorist of the Year winner from Season 5. Comes through the first corner, a bit wide on entry, picked up a bit of grass on his tyres, and that will unsettle his car just a bit through the next couple of corners. Takes a lot of speed through turn 3, I believe that was. Goes through the banked hairpin quite nicely, turn 4, and now through the fast turn 5 and 6. You're not really doing much through here though, are you? And he's going to try to carry as much speed as he can through turn 7 and into turn 8 we go now. Trying to clip the apex, runs a bit wide, misses the apex, but doesn't cost him too much time by the looks of it. And he's much better through turn 9. Just making up corner names or corner numbers at this point. Don't know if I'm actually right. Turn 10, as he approaches the DRS zone, opens it up, foot flat to the floor. He's going to approach a sector 2 split now, and he is 5.5 turns up on his time. Not bad. Clips as much curb as he can on entry for turn 12. We're going to call that one. 13 and 14 is nice, and then through another banked hairpin. Is it a hairpin? It's double right. Through turn 15 and 16, foot flat to the floor, ERS being used, DRS open, and across the line. It's going to be a 109.3. Great lap from Jihadi Jensen as he comes out up at P3. This is the reason you're the second best. You don't even know the corner nut. Fuck off. Kill yourself, True Copper. Let's see what Sketchy Crib is up to. Not much. He is on an out lap. Chetty, I thought he was going to come into the pit lane. Maybe he's not. Probably should have. He improved. Improved by 4 attempts. Up into P8 goes Chetty. Nice little lap from him. WRD Karma, 8 attempts up on his time, I believe, through the penultimate and final corner. I did not realise that DRS had been moved that far. Wait, has it? I don't know. No, ignore me, ignore me. DRS hasn't moved. Good lap from WRD Karma. Locks out the third row with his teammate Scratchy Crab 3547 with a... I can't bother to figure that out. But it's something like a 109.4 something. It might be 109.4 on the dot, actually. It is 109.4 on the dot. Good lap from Kami Wami. I've already tried tonight. This is the worst track of my life. I agree, True Copper. It is a terrible track. I just want to. What is the word I'm looking for? Can't think of the word, to be honest. I just want to make sure that no one is trying to kill themselves IRL or in game, because I don't like safety cars coming out. I find them quite boring. So don't kill yourself IRL. No, my words were not kill yourself, because I was trying to lead with do not kill yourself. But thank you for trying to fill in the blanks for me. Sketchy Crib is nearly 2 attempts up on his time as he comes through the final 2 corners.
And his name is John C.
Apologies, I missed a lot of this lap. He's going to set the lap, and it's going to be a 109.0. Not bad. Let's see what Critical Skills can do as he approaches the final corners of this lap. He was a few hundredths down on his time. Be interesting to see if he can. What do you mean you're dead? You're not dead. If he can improve on his time, what can he do? He does improve. Big improvement in the final sector. 2.5 attempts. Up into P4 goes Critical Skills. Although he might have already been in P4. Right, got him on that lap, by the way. So we'll be seeing a lap from him in a second. And we will ride on board with that lap. What is Triple Bay up to? He looks like he's doing a good job of blocking his own teammate. And Lightgolem seems happy to still start this lap behind him. So let's see what Lightgolem can do. Into turn 1. Oh, he's actually got a nice toe from Triple Bay there. The Alpha Romeos working together. I don't think they've ever even had a conversation in their lives. Yet they've got better chemistry than a prime Daddy Alley and Harry Kane. Here we go then. Through turn 1. Lovely through the banking corner. That's low-key giving me a semi. Just the way the car drifted through. It was absolutely sensational. Skills for pole, says True Copper. I don't agree with that logic, but okay. 200s up is Lightgolem through the first sector. Not too shabby from him. And now through corners that I'm going to not specify and onto the back straight, the second DRS zone of the lap, and it's not the final one, but as we approach the Sector 2 split now, a temp up on his time, so he runs a bit wide. I think you want to clip that apex a lot more than what he did, but I don't know, I'm just here for the vine. Through the final couple of corners now is Lightgolem. Is he improving on this lap? Can he take provisional pole? Running up to the line now to 108.908, 200ths off of Smoking Cheese, and Smoking Cheese retains his provisional pole. Jensen, meanwhile, I think is on a very good lap. I think he's a 10.5 up on his time through the Sector 2 split. So what can he do? Catches a lot of the curb on the penultimate corner, and that wasn't the invalidation in my book, but I think he would have lost a lot of time anyway. Very harsh on the game there to invalidate that lap. I know he was trying his absolute best. When did Pete die? I must have missed that. I know Pete said he's dead. Oh, I didn't realise he was actually out. Well, that is just classic Petey Taplin right there, isn't it? Petey Taplin has put it into a wall. He's had enough of driving, and he's just decided, yeah, I'm just going to embrace the bottle at this point. And that's smart from Pete, because if he starts low down, then one could argue he cannot bottle anything, at least not straight away. So I think that's smart from Pete. Starting as low down as he can, so there's no expectations on him. 5 attempts is the improvement from McJamie B through Sector 2 split. Probably fighting for around the P5 mark here if he can keep this momentum going. Silbay Tay joins. That will be our 17th driver on the grid for the night, and I believe that gives Petey Taplin his teammate back. through the final corner, foot flat to the floor, DRS open, running up to the line, it's going to be a 108, 109, I apologise, I am autistic, 109.495, not a bad lap from McJamie B. P7, he is on the grid in that very, very ugly AlphaTauri. Sketchy crib and critical skills apparently cannot be separated. I beg to differ. There are 17 thousandths of a second separating you two. So that is incorrect. I apologise. Taylor is... don't know what he's doing. Don't think he knows what he's doing either. McSmashley, don't know what he's doing either. Chetty, don't know what he's doing. Kizo has not set a lap. My favourite driver on the grid has yet to set a lap. 3.5 minutes remain of this session, guys. So far, Smoking Cheese has put one lap together, and it currently has in pole position by just under 200ths of a second. But Sketchy Crib and Critical Skills are well in the hunt, both within 0.2 of pole. Jensen and Karma and McJamie B a bit further back, and Taylor and McSmashley just kind of fighting out for the lower point positions. See what they can do. Can they spring a surprise upon us? 3 minutes remaining of the session, and McLaren coming around the final corner. It is Jensen, and I think he is pushing. He is pushing. So for the second time this session, let's ride on board with Jihadi Jensen and see what he can get up to. So approaching the first corner, try to stay as wide as you can, then clip the apex. Take as much of the exit curb as he can. Didn't use any because he's better than me apparently. Really nice through turn 4. Through the banking he goes. Doesn't use too much of the actual banking itself. Lets the car run in and run out again. And through turn 6 and 7 we go with Jihadi Jensen. What will the split time be through sector 1? That's a sensational split time. He is 4 tenths up on his time. If he carries on this momentum, he is setting a lap that could get in pole position. Can he keep it going now? Or will he bottle under the pressure? Coming through turn 9, 10, onto the back DRS straight. What is the sector 2 split time going to be? Is it still going to be as impressive as the first? Not quite. He's dropped a couple of attempts. He's now only 2.5 attempts up. But that could still challenge him for P3 on the grid. If he can just hold it together through the final sector. Clips the curb. Maybe a bit too much. I don't think you really want to touch that curb. But he didn't invalidate this time on the exit curb. DRS open. Foot flat to the floor. Across the line it's going to be a 108. 109, I apologise. 027. It is enough for P3. But that will probably be Jihadi Jensen done for the session. Smoking Cheese, meanwhile, has crashed out. So, that could be him. I mean, that is him done for the session. Is it going to be enough for pole position? Or will Light Golem or Sketchy Crib or Critical Skills beat him to it? Here is the Sketchy Crib of all cribs. Running down into turn 1. He wants his second pole position of the season. Can he find it? Maybe a bit wide at the apex there. Could have hugged the inside curb just a tad more. Through turn 3 and 4. Keeping it nice and close to the curb on entry to turn 4. Lets the car run out. And away he goes. Running up the hill. Is it a hill? It is a hill. Through the first sector split he comes. What kind of time is going to be set? He's nearly 2 tenths down in his time. He did look very slow through turn 1. So he has got a lot to make up through sector 2 and 3 if he wants to try a challenge for that pole position. Dan, what do you think of that, about it? Where is Dan, by the way? Where is Dan? Dan said yes. I was about to create an alter ego whereby Dan was going to be my co-commentator. Just remember, Dan is not here. Sketchy Crib, not improving. So we're going to move on to Critical Skills, who with 15 seconds left of this session is going to cross the line and start his final lap of the session. We have a Haas approaching the line. Let's quickly check who it is. It is Chetty. He does reach the line in time. I don't know if he's starting a lap or finishing a lap. Sketchy Crib could not improve, perhaps unsurprisingly, after that abysmal sector 1. Just could never find his feet. And it will be P4 at best for Sketchy Crib. What can Critical Skills do or say about pole position? Half a tenth up through sector 1. Light Golem, meanwhile, a bit further up the road, 200ths up. And if he keeps up this momentum going, it will be pole position. And if Smoking Cheese does not take pole, Dan couldn't connect. That is a shame. If Smoking Cheese does not take pole, he's only got himself to blame, because this would be a big missed opportunity. Light on through the second sector, 200ths is the gap. to his last time. Here comes Critical Skills. He has made a mistake. He is out the hunt for pole. So like on him. What have you got through this final sector? Can you steal pole position away from our beloved Smoked Cheesy? Here he comes. Foot flat to the floor. DRS open. Is it enough for pole position? It is! He's taken it by nearly a tenth. Like on him. Back-to-back races. Pole position. Fucking hell. Whew. Oh, well, I mean, after you break up with your partner, that is exactly what you want from an F1 league race. You want something to write home about. You want to go down to your mum and dad after this race and go, hey mum, you know what? I may be single because my partner left me, but guess what?
Stop the year rape you pubescent child.
But guess what? But guess what? I got pole position in DRL Round 3, Round Netherlands. Well done to Like Gollum. As we run through the top 10 very, very quickly. Smoky Cheese in P2. Jensen, great qualifying session from him. Very impressed with him. P3. Sketchy Crib, disappointed. P4. Critical Skills, could not improve on his final run. P5. WRD Karma, good session from him. P6. McJamie B, P7. Taylor in P8. McSmashley Smasherson in P9. And P10, I just saw a true copper put, like God can send that pole to his girlfriend, might get her back. Oh, it's a sticky one still. Oh, it's worth a go. It's worth a go, like Gollum. If you love her, try win her back, mate. Somehow I doubt that. Hey, you never know. You never know. It's a bit lost for words about that comment. 18 viewers in the chat. Great to have you all here, viewers. Just a special shout out for my... Probably will give her the ick. Special shout out for my good friend Ellie from... Can't say... I'm going to say anyway. From Kent Police. Happy birthday. She's 20 today. Happy birthday, Ellie. Everyone spam happy birthday, Ellie in the chat. Without calling me a nonce or something, please. Yeah, I kind of... I shouldn't have... Yeah, I don't know. Fucked this up, haven't I? And whilst we wait, I'm just going to send some Snapchats.
Fuck off, Ellie.
Okay, without even seeing who that was, I already know it's Critical Skills. Is it Critical Skills? It was Pete! Pete, you're a fucking savage.
Like Golem, you can get all the poles you want. Your bird's out getting the sausage from Peter Taplin.
What? Oh my god. What is going on? Oh my god. That needs to go. That whole 2 minutes needs to go in the award ceremony for Moment of the Year. Someone remember this. Because that was that was funny. Formation up is actually starting. I wasn't expecting this yet. I wasn't really ready. I was too busy laughing at other things. Let's see what tyres everyone is on. So we only have one hard run. It is my future husband Tony Toastcheck on the hard. Our front five all starting on mediums. Pete on mediums in 10th and True Copper R6 on mediums too. Everyone else on the soft compound tyres. Kizo, the man to watch, who won from the back of the grid in Bahrain, starting down in P15. Admittedly, a safety car did help him, but it's part of racing. Will we see another one today? If so, how many will we see? Oh, sorry, just laughing at something else. I'll make sure I'm here for the... What? Who is... Why is... Mate, even in the formation, that True Copper is fucking dog shit. Doo-doo-doo.
But I am an active homosexual. Let's begin. Say, you look like you could use a fag. Guilty!
So, was watching other things. If you know me, I am completely dedicated to the stream, and sometimes I get distracted by other things that look more interesting to me. So, lining up on the grid. Kind of. Not yet. Almost. We're nearly there. So I'm still trying to get over the fuck off Eddie bit. That was hilarious. True Copper is still not even close to the grid. He's finally coming now. Someone put this guy out of his misery. Who actually bought him this game? Like, oh, fucking hell. Is it... Did his stepdad buy it for him or something? Did I try to get him to like him? I don't get it. Right, here we go. Oh, the order's fucking up. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go. 4 Drl Round through. Taylor's managed to pick up a drive-through penalty for jumping the start. Very impressive from him. Smoking Cheese trying to look down the inside into turn 1 of Light Golem. Nothing doing there for him, however. Jensen, Sketchy Crib, goes side by side. There's been a huge collision further back. Don't know what happened. Severe collision. Taylor already... Okay, Taylor's out. Taylor managed to pick up a drive-through and a 5-second time penalty in about 2 corners. Safety car is out, as expected. Well done, Taylor. That was one of the most impressive Grand Prix starts I have ever seen in my life. Bloody hell. So we lasted about 3 corners before we had our first safety car. Let's see who are the biggest winners and losers out of that start. McSmashy up 4 places. Critical Skills down 2. McJamie B down 1. And then a few others down 1 or 2 positions here or there. Question is, who has damage? Because there is no way Taylor has smashed himself out of this Grand Prix and not picked up any damage himself. McJamie B has just called Critical Skills a Muppet. Not sure what that is in reference to. McJamie B says, I would appreciate you staying on the curb, please. A bit of fighting talk. Now, this is why F1 needs proximity chat in real life, because I think it would be brilliant. Into the... No, I just got bamboozled. Bamboozled by Critical Skills there. Not Critical Skills, Smoking Cheese. As he faked me out and pretended he was going to come into the pit lane, but he did not. Critical Skills and McJamie B into the pit lane. Are they the two with damage? Chetty into the pit lane as well. And so is True Copper and Triple Bay. Yeah, it's a new wing for, I believe, everyone. Everyone that just came into the pit is fitting a new wing onto their vehicle of choice. So, Critical Skills has lost 7 places now off of the start. McJamie B 6, Chetty 3, and Triple Bay has... Not sure what he's done. True Copper, despite pitting on the opening lap after losing his win, has gained a place. So, well done, True Copper. And I'm going to show my appreciation with this. Don't know who it was, but someone's done a Singapore level terrorist move. I mean, Jihadi Jensen was all the way up in P3, so it can't have been him for once.
Good job, True Copper, you virgin.
Oh, God. Yeah, well done, True Copper, for making up 1 position on the opening lap. Very proud of you, mate. I know you've never heard. I know you've never heard those words spoken to you in your life, especially by a parental figure. But if you'd like, mate, I can be your father. You're welcome, True Copper. Now, enough of True Copper abuse. Hopefully, safety car is in at the end of this lap, but we may have 1 more. I'm not sure yet.
T-Baza 14 the nonce.
I'll say it. That was nothing. I was expecting... Enjoy the 30-second penalty, puta. Both of you are terrorists, says McJamie B. It's getting a bit heated. Yeah, getting a bit heated in the chat tonight. I think in a couple of weeks, not this week or next week, because I'm poor as fuck, we will have to do some kind of... Oh, we might have to do a game of marbles, you know. Just like pre-race or something. And the winner of said marbles game is gets gifted a sub to Direct Racing League, because I know all of you go to bed at night and think, oh, I wish I was sub to Direct Racing League. First of all, you could do that out of your own money, you povo cunts. Safety car's in this lap, by the way.
No one wants a sub to this shite.
Oh, I'm so close to timing this kid out. I had enough of him. I can't remember where I was going. I got put off by some absolute... I can't say that word. Silly sausage is the word I'm going to go for, because I do not want to get cancelled today. Right, here we go. Safety car restart. Like on controlling the pace. When will he go? Slowly building up momentum. He looks like he's ready to go. Is he ready to go? Is he ready to go? He's leaving it late. He's leaving it late. He goes now. At the very final second, he's going to move to the inside. Try defend against Smoking Cheese, who's going to say, okay, I'll have a look around the outside. Nothing doing there, though. Doesn't have the traction. And Jensen actually gets back past Sketchy Crib. And there's a yellow flag in Sector 1. It's True Copper. True Copper's done something to smash someone off. And now we have Triple Bay in the wall. And he's out of the Grand Prix. Triple Bay out of the Grand Prix. Not the ideal DRL debut for Triple Bay. But we'll have to start somewhere. And that means True Copper has now gained 2 positions. Well done, True Copper. You're doing great, son. Silbay Tay, by the way, up 7 positions. Absolute masterclass from my second favourite driver on the grid. Where is my favourite driver, actually? Rippy Seal's up at P7! Woo! Okay. Okay, go. Okay. I don't know if I said this, but VSC is out, so nothing is actually happening. So we'll just kind of talk about other things whilst we wait for VSC to end. Is anyone going to pick up a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC as it ends? I think McSmashley will. I'm saying McSmashley or Salt Bay Tay, though that is my prediction, okay? If I'm right, then I get a free below job from someone in chat of my choice. And yes, I can see everyone that is in chat, so if you're watching, you ain't safe, bro. I thought we was about to go for a restart there. McJamie B into the pit lane yet again. 5 laps in, already 2 stops. And Triple Bay has left the session. That is quite upsetting. Triple Bay, what is Smoking Cheese up to there? And here we go. VSC. What the fuck is going on here then? Okay, we need a view of this. 3 wide! Oh my god, contact! Oh my god, that was no one out of the Grand Prix. Jesus Christ. You do not go 3 wide through there. I think McSmashley's lost his wing. Oh my god, Jensen and McSmashley racing together. This is fucking hell. Just gonna try and evaluate what on earth happened there. So McSmashley having a look on Jensen. Might try hold it around the outside and says corner. Jensen cuts across McSmashley. Fuck me. No wonder there's so many bloody collisions in this league. No one can fucking drive. And again, McSmashley have a look around the outside into the penultimate corner. Jensen is parking it on the apex. This is not going to end well for someone. I'm a bit scared as to what is actually going to happen. And Jensen's had to come into the pit lane. He must have got damage at some point during that. DRS has been enabled, by the way. So, by the way, McSmashley has dropped off 4 seconds from the podium positions because of that. And Sketchy Crib has taken the lead. I apologise, Sketchy Crib. I missed that. There was so much going on. So much carnage. Keys are up 8 positions now, by the way. As he looks to maybe make it 9th. Running side by side with Karma. This is risky business. Karma has a reputation for being an absolute knob, but Kizo gets the move done as easy as you like through the fast turn 5 and 6. And now he's got his eyes set on our baby daddy, PT Taplin. As Kizo going to have a look down the inside, actually. Doesn't commit, but had a little sniff of what Pete had in his underwear and decides to back out, as I assume many do when they get a whiff of Pete's aroma. Anyway, so what I can gather from that safety car restart is, or virtual safety car, Smoking Cheese looked like he was going on the offensive with Light Golem, despite still being under VSC conditions, had to back out, lost all momentum, as Smoking Cheese sets a new fast lap of the Grand Prix, by the way, as Light Golem sends a lunge into turn 1, bit of contact between Scratchy Crab and Light Golem, side by side, through turn 2 and 3, who's going to yield? Neither of them want to. Sketchy Crib's going to have the outside, which could give him more momentum, running through turn 4, 5 and 6, they're still side by side. Who is going to yield first out of these two? They touch tyres. Oh, I think Sketchy Crib has just about got the position he does. Light Golem sensibly, eventually backs out. And Sketchy Crib loses the lead, takes it right back again. Good, fair racing from the pair of them. Anyway, Smoking Cheese went too early on the virtual safety car restart. And that allowed Light Golem to put a bit of a gap. It allowed Sketchy Crib to ease past Smoking Cheese. And then all of a sudden, we had McSmashley, Jensen and Cheese going 3 wide through turn 5 and 6, and neither of them were willing to let it go. Contact was made. I think only Jensen sustained damage somehow, and I don't know how no one sustained terminal damage. But that was the VSC restart, and then we had a bit more of a scrap between Jensen and McSmashley. Jensen eventually pit, and is now out in P14, which is a huge shame because he was having a wonderful Grand Prix up until this point, but who knows, maybe he can recover. Kizo, by the way, tried to make a move on McSmashley down the inside. McSmashley was having none of it, puts him in the wall, safety car is out. Only caught the end of that incident, but I think Kizo was entitled to some space there. I think McSmashley has turned in on him too much, and a penalty could be coming McSmashley's way after this race once the stewards take a look at it. So, 8 laps in, 2 safety cars, don't know what's going on. People clearly do not like one another based on how they race with each other. Do we see anyone pit under this safety car? Especially any of the soft runners. Who is our highest soft runner? We've got McSmashley up in P5, who doesn't have front wing damage, by the way, but I would still advise him pitting off of those soft tyres. Could probably take the hards until the end here. Now again, even the medium runners could decide to come in for a set of hards. Let's have a look and see what our front three do. What are they planning? Sketchy Crib coming into the pit lane, Light Golem into the pit lane, and Smoking Cheese into the pit lane. None of them want to speed in the pit lane. Absolutely no. And McSmashley did as well. If there's one thing I absolutely despise, Silbete's done as well, it's when people speed into the pit lane under safety car. And Jensen's managed to speed under the safety car. That's even worse. Like, you're not getting anywhere any faster. You're under safety car, bro. At most, you're going to gain, like, a tenth. But no, instead you've lost 5 seconds now. And either you've got to carry that 5-second penalty with you, or you're going to have to pit immediately to get rid of it. Honestly, every time I see someone speed into the pit lane under safety car, I just gain a chromosome. And trust me, I have already far too many. So, just stop. Like, it pisses me off. Red Brazil is winning the race! Yes! 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 Come on! Let's fucking go, Red Brazil. End the race. End the race. Race is done. I am so happy. This is brilliant. Oh mate, I love this. I love this so much. Seeing Red Brazil lead a race on merit, honestly, it's what I wished for last night. And I can't believe it's actually came true. This is sensational.
Rest of race cancelled. Final standings will be the classification at the end of lap 9.
This, I'm actually lost for words about Red Brazil. What's going on? Now I've got to find some stuff to talk about whilst we await the safety car restart. And I just can't believe we're about to see Red Brazil lead a safety car restart. God knows why he hasn't pit off these soft tyres, but I fucking respect it so much. And it is, oh guys, it's just... spam W's in chat. I need W's in chat for this. This is amazing. My favourite driver winning a race. Yeah. Oh, safety car's coming in. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Right, here we go. Red Brazil looking to lead the field off on this safety car restart as we approach lap 11. Here goes Red Brazil leading the Grand Prix for the third lap in a row. Can he hold on to it into turn 1? I think he can. How? So let me get it straight. This man went to serve his drive-through and still managed to speed. This is the biggest fumble I've ever seen from a driver. McSmashy has left the session, by the way. Not sure why, because he's in P9. Hopefully we'll see him return shortly. Critical skills really close behind Red Brazil. All over his gearbox. Close enough to give him a little lick. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But his boyfriend, Sketchy Crib, may get a bit jealous. Will Critical Skills have a look down the inside into this corner? No, he will not. Thinks better of it. And he's going to remain patient for now. But you've got to think it's only a matter of time before Critical Skills says enough is enough. I'm having you. Yep, there it is. And there's been a huge collision further back. Oh my, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? I don't know what's going on. These kids are so fucking bad, man. Let's smash these at the Grand Prix. We're down to 12 runners, and we're not even a third of the way through the Grand Prix. What just happened? I can't. How is True Copper in P4? What? And Pete's just drove on the car. What is going on? True Copper is in P4 after starting last place. Guys, if you didn't think we did make a wish here at DRL, we are living proof. Living evidence that we...
LITEGOLEM got dumped then got dumped on in DRL. You love to see it.
Oh no. What is... Oh. Oh, guys, we've got an early candidate for Race of the Year. Like... Oh. I don't even know. Right, okay, so Critical Skills is leading the Grand Prix. PT Taplin in P2 with a 5-second penalty to his name. Kizo up from P15 in P3. True Copper P4. Chetty P5. Where's Sketchy Crib, by the way? Damn P9. Chetty P5. Sorbet P6. Good show from him. Jensen has recovered to P7 all of a sudden. Not sure how that's happened. Mygo Red Brazil in P8. Sketchy Crib P9. McJamie B P10. Smoking Cheese all the way down from P2 in P11, and Karma position 12. Our final driver remaining in the Grand Prix. We started with 17, we've only got 12 left. And at this point, guys, don't crash out and you're getting a podium. McJamie B has just swapped positions with Sketchy Crib. Not sure what happened there. Was that always the case? I don't know. Just sending some messages, guys, whilst we wait, because I cannot keep commentating over 12 cars driving in a circle doing absolutely nothing. But I'm sure on the safety car restart we will see more collisions. In the meantime, safety car in this lap. In the meantime, just think about your own personal thoughts and what you're thankful for on this fine Monday evening. Safety cars. Oh, shit. Here comes a restart. From our good friend, Critical Skills. What can he do? Will he retain the lead? I assume he will, because he is a driver. He was ahead, just going slow. Critical Skills on the restart. I don't think he's pit yet. I will double check that in a second. Now, Critical Skills is probably shitting himself right now. He has Pete behind him, the well-known terrorist. You've got to imagine he is petrified. Red Brazil is losing a whole ton of positions, by the way. Gets hit by Smoking Cheese, and Red Brazil is down in last place. Kizo, meanwhile, trying to go side by side with PT Taplin. Pete really giving him the squeeze, but gives him racing room. Kizo just had to lift off there, but now he goes for the move down the inside, and I don't think Pete will have an answer to that. Or will he try come back up down the inside? Bit of wheel banging, and that was very sexual between Peter Taplin and Kizo. Will Pete try hold it round the outside? He tries to, but Kizo's not going to allow it, and I think Kizo finally gets the move done. Yes, he does. Chetty, meanwhile, poor run out of that corner, and Silk Bete has got past him. And Chetty seems to be struggling with grip at the moment. Not too sure what is going on there for him. Red Brazil. Oh, here goes Chetty. Fucking hell, he's an absolute rocket down the straight. Jensen, meanwhile, up the inside of True Copper. Very respectful racing from the pair of them. What we like to see. And will he get the move done? Yes, Jensen does just about get the move done. But here comes True Copper. Fighting back through the bank corner. Doesn't quite get the run out of the corner. And Jensen completes the move. Good racing. And Kizo already onto the back of Critical Skills. Kizo is absolutely flying on these soft tyres. We'll have to pit again, obviously. But for now, he has the tyre advantage over almost everyone in the field. And he needs to make use of it whilst he can before these tyres start to die off ever so slowly. Lap 15 here of 36. Not even the halfway point. And we've already had 3 safety cars and 2 virtuals, I believe. No DRS enabled yet. I believe it will be enabled on the next lap. So Kizo going to have to remain patient, waiting behind Critical Skills. And the entire field down to 11th, all within 1 second of one another. So let's see what McJamie B can do behind Chetty here. He is rather close. Don't think Kizo will be able to get Critical Skills Just looking at the split time, didn't look like it. What can McJamie B do, however? What can Cheese do? Actually, I apologise. As McJamie B goes, send a huge lunge into turn 1. And quite far back. Chetty tried to take the corner, made a bit of contact with McJamie B, and that actually cost Chetty 2 positions, 1 to McJamie B and 1 to Smoking Cheese, as Cheese enters position 7. Kizo, meanwhile, oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Critical skills, Kizo out of the Grand Prix, and we're down to 10 runners. No safety car. I think the game has had enough of sending out Burns Mylander, or whatever his name is, to drive around the track. And there are going to be some discussions about that, I'm sure, in the chat afterwards. Maybe even it may even carry into the Twitch chat. As PT Taplin has now taken the lead of this Grand Prix. Jensen and True Copper have managed to swap positions. Oh shit, sorry. I apologise. I thought it was going to be a safety car. There is no safety car, of course. That is why True Copper has just got past Jensen. So, DRS still enabled. Jensen trying to drain his battery to get back ahead of True Copper. But it didn't look it's going to be enough. True Copper also has DRS, so comfortably staying ahead of Jensen. Here goes Sketchy Crib and Smoky Cheese. Smoky Cheese massively outbrakes himself into turn 1. Runs quite wide. And Sketchy Crib will keep hold of P6 for now as he lines up the move on Chetty next. Going to take a nice and wide run through the bank corner. May help him get the run on Chetty through turn 5 and 6. He's got a decent run, but I don't think there's going to be space for him to actually complete the move. Nowhere for Sketchy Crib to go, and he may have to just remain patient meanwhile. McJamie B, bit of contact in the back of Jensen. Kizo has left the session, probably absolutely fuming about that incident with critical skills. As Chetty and Sketchy Crib swapping positions meanwhile, and Sketchy Crib gets the move done, and Smoking Cheese now wants a bit of this action. He's going to try and get P6 off of Chetty. Chetty almost clatters into the back of Sketchy Crib, takes evasive action, and I've got to say fair play there to Chetty. He realised he outbroke himself and swerved to avoid ruining someone else's race. Well done, Chetty. Unlucky driving there from him, but we like to see that. Cocoms. Yeah, we'll have Skillsy Willsy in for co-coms for the second half of this Grand Prix quickly. Where is Skillsy? There he is. Oh, it's starting to look a bit overcast. I wonder if when Skillsy joins, he will be able to inform us about the weather. Is Skillsy here? Skillsy is here. Hello, Skillsy Willsy. How are you feeling, mate?
Glad to be out of that race, you know. When there's at least 15 terrorists on that grid.
At least.
At least. I don't even know anymore. I'm just glad to be gone. That was painful.
Oh, that was that was interesting to watch, to say the least.
I'm sure it was.
I only caught the end of your little altercation with Keys. All of a sudden, I just cut to you, and you're both just like in the barrier, car in half, Jules Bianchi-esque.
Well, wrong track for that, but fair enough.
Well, yeah, but I don't think anyone's died in the Netherlands. Were you at fault for the collision?
No.
Okay, right, okay.
I mean, obviously has an easy bias to be said there, but he's just stuck his nose up at a corner, which you should not be sticking your nose up in a corner for. And I was already turning, and he just took us both out.
Okay.
All because he couldn't be asked to wait for the DRS straight.
It is an unusual place to go for the move, but, you know,
It is.
I don't know, we'll see what the stewards have to say about it. Although I don't think I'm really part of the stewarding team anymore, so I don't think I'll contribute to that. Anyway, would you like to give us... one thing I was wondering, are we anticipating rain?
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
Drive away.
I was getting a bit of a semi there. Sketchy Crib and Smoking Cheese. Oh! Contact!
What's happening there? Ooh.
Sketchy Crib is probably raging his cockpit.
I'm sure he is. He's a hothead, as we know. Oh, Jensen's around.
Oh, Jensen's bottled it for like the 4th time this race. Every time he... Every time it looks like he's up to something, he just goes, "No, I'm Pete."
Oh, calm nearly at the back of cheese. What's Chernobyl doing third?
Mate, I can't.
Oh, no, that's not sticking. That is not sticking. No
Jensen
matter who finishes
again speeds into the pit lane, for fuck's sake.
At least all under safety car this time.
Right.
He got a 5-second penalty just for that one.
Pete has picked up a...
Comment.
Oh, Calm's out! What the fuck's he done?
Safety car.
I think we've reached our safety car limit.
Safety cars.
Yeah.
Can someone just call the big enough spawn so we can get a red flag?
Do we have red flags on?
They are on, I believe.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
I'm surprised there hasn't been one yet. There's been some fat crashes in this
Yeah.
race.
Okay, so who is your pick? How is True Copper in second, by the way? Who is your pick to win this race?
Okay. You know what? I got a heart and a head, as I always do.
Yeah.
Obviously, what the fuck just happened? JMB's just taken out Copper under safety car, or one or the other.
It's not safety car. We're racing.
No, it's not. I could keep on seeing yellows in the top left.
Yeah, I know. It's confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I missed that. I didn't see what happened.
Either way, one of them took out the other one, and it's not looking good, bro. I was about to say Copper was my heart, but that's not happening anymore.
No.
Sketch trip all the way.
I feel I'm getting cheese, you know.
Potentially, but again, Cheese has always got, he's got a spin in him. Don't he?
Yeah, I guess so. So,
And I believe some intel, I'm comparing back, he had underbody damage. I don't know what that does, but that is some damage.
so who
on that car.
was that? Was that cheese?
Smoking Cheese 86.
Oh, that is not good. Okay, that
It
is.
is not.
Jeremy B not happy in the chat, by the way, referring to True Copper as what an idiot.
I just caught the end of it. I cannot confirm or deny who was at fault.
Yeah, I did not see any of it at all.
I just saw both of them spin off at the last corner.
I mean, I don't think Pete's not in the fight for this win, is he? He's got 8 seconds of penalties to his name.
No, it is Cheese or Sketchy. And
Yeah.
there's something like some freak red flag happens or something like that.
Speaking of Sketchy, into P1 he goes as he overtakes PT Taplin. Now, I don't think there's a single person on this grid who can go to the end on this current set of tyres.
Let's have a look.
Jensen.
Some of the hard runners might be able to.
You think? Yeah, I guess so.
When I got taken out, like lap 18, yeah, I think.
Yeah.
And they were on like high 20s, low 30s.
Okay.
And I was on them since the end of lap 1.
Okay. So it's
I
gonna be
reckon they could.
it's gonna be a question of who blinks first between Cheese and Sketchy Crib, because there's no way those mediums go to the end, right?
They shouldn't, but again, I don't know. I've done about 2 laps of practice for this race, so I could not tell you about any data.
Yeah, it showed.
Thank you. I only had like 5 laps before.
Yeah, but like, let's think about it. How many racing laps have we actually seen today? I think
I
before.
think this is a record, but all Cheese is in. Speak of the devil.
So I assumed 4 immediate. Oh, is it? Oh, it's Hards.
He's on hards. Fair
Okay.
enough.
Does he not have another set of mediums to go on to?
He started the mediums.
He's serving a
I don't know how
time.
long he was on it for.
He's not serving a time penalty. Ignore me. He did start on a set of mediums. So I assume. Okay, so if I'm Sketchy Crib, do I extend another like 4 or 5 laps and just chuck on a set of softs?
So potentially, I reckon the softs could do 10.
Yeah, I think they could.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see. As Jensen sets the fastest lap.
Jensen absolutely flying on those
Shouldn't he?
hard tyres. Jihadi Jensen.
Flying up from 8th to 8th. Beautiful to see.
Those 4 points are coming home with McLaren. How is Salt Bay Tay third?
I'll tell you what. If those hards can last, that'd be something to see.
That's, I mean,
and if he can just like not do something stupid.
you're asking a lot. How has Pete managed to pick up a corner cut penalty here, by the way?
I do not know.
He is the only person on the grid with a corner cut penalty.
I had one warning that's guy got forced off, but apart from that, I do not know.
Classic terrorism.
I. But oh. Any bat. And Pete is just happy to sit behind Sketchy at the moment.
And Shay speaks into the pit lane. That's a real shame.
That's your favourite thing to see.
I hate it, but I hate it so much more. It's under safety car. Under safety car, it just why?
No
Why
excuse
have you
for
done
safety
that? Especially when you do it like 4 times in the same race, like Jensen. And speed under safety car and get a drive through. And then when you serve your drive through, you speed into the pit lane again. Oh, Johanny Jensen, don't ever change, mate.
You know something that makes it even funnier? I'm pretty sure this is true. It's either him or Cheese in the party was telling us earlier. Oh, you know the in the pits 37 this race, not 50.
No. Just a warning, guys. That is too good. Oh, right. So back to commentary. Smoking Cheese, new fast lap of Grand Prix. So is catching Sketchy Crib 11.5. What did Sketchy Crib just set?
The leader, he is 15 seconds behind at the moment of Sketchy Crib.
Sketchy Crib just set 13.5. Bloody hell, mate! I tell you what, the undercut on this game.
Pete has.
What has Pete done?
He hit the curb, and you know what that means. What's
Please tell me he damaged his wing.
No, he just got stuck on a curb.
That's a
So he
shame.
lost about 2 seconds. And did that Cheese gets past Solway Tay?
Yeah, quite
Battle of
easily.
hard runners.
And they are fighting for position, by the way. And that fight is over. I can't believe we've lost. We're one driver away from losing over half of the field.
That's just a standard Drl race.
And Sketchy Crib into the pit lane. What is going to be for him? Is it going to be softs? Is it going to be mediums? It's softs.
It's good idea.
Should be flying.
I reckon he's the favourite, in my opinion, now to win this, based on tyres and pace.
I agree.
No problem, it'll come out easily in 4th.
Yeah. Just needs to get past
Gotta
Silvay
get
Tay.
past. And then Cheese. Pete should pit, and if he doesn't, he is stupid.
I don't think there's a world where Pete can make it through on these tyres. If he does, then I will never bully Pete again.
It's a great motivation.
That is how confident I am. Look how much grip are on these soft tyres, by the way. It is disgusting.
He came out like 2 seconds behind.
I know.
And he's already caught up.
This is going to be the easiest move of his life. Even easier than the move he pulled on that 16-year-old at the club the other day. Yeah, DRS
That guy's game.
Unbelievable, Riz.
Illegal risk.
16's fine.
Here we go. Now the chase is well and truly on. 4 seconds to catch up.
He's going to catch it quick. He'll build a gap and Pete into the pit. And then maybe Cheese will start to come back again once Sketchy's tyres start to fade. But
Exactly.
you'd have to...
It depends how long those tyres last for.
Yeah. I mean, he just gained like 5 attempts in about 3 corners, by the way.
He's flying. You can see him up the road. He is. It's like a heat-seeking missile, this lad. Not in a good way.
True Copper could be on for his first ever podium in DRL.
He could.
Because Silvay Tay is going to be either immensely slow or he pits.
I'm proud of my boy. I am proud of him.
I'm proud of him too. Okay.
Oh my god.
He heard us talking about him and he just went, no.
No. Still, Pete's got like 8 seconds, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
So he's got
Oh
he's
shit.
got 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. It was fun whilst it lasted.
Yeah, but it's always Pete. He can find something.
Yeah.
He'll-
I mean, I can't believe. Only an 11.4, by the way. I'm very impressed with Smoking Cheese's initial fastest lap was 11.5 on a hard tyre.
yeah,
That is.
that is.
There may have been a lot of ERS usage, but it's still.
Sketch Cribbit is catching up at a massive rate here.
He is, but I think we're only a couple of laps away from those tyres starting to feel some pain.
Potentially, yeah.
I don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah, Jamie, he's got to get past a lap car as well.
Are they ghosted?
No, he looked at the things.
Will Jamie be a respectful driver? Or will he... Oh! Cheese has bottled it. Cheese bottled it. GG, lads.
GG's.
Well done, Sketchy Crib. Our round 3 race winner around Netherlands. Have they moved the... Oh, fucking hell. Have they moved the DRS point?
Yeah, it's further back for this straight now.
But
It's actually on the corner.
But it hasn't been updated on the track map, has it?
No.
Because I felt like I was going insane during qualifying because I kept seeing it being open during the corner. I was like, but it didn't say it's open. Like, it shouldn't be open then. Good to know that I'm not autistic. Or at least not with that situation.
No, but... okay, I won't ask anymore. I'll be nice for my nominee for driver commentator of the season.
How does it feel knowing that with this appearance you are now a nominee for commentator of the year?
I'm the front runner. It's quite nice.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm sweating a bit. When you said co-coms, I was like, shit.
I was already part of this. I've already done some comms this season.
Nah, it's pre-race, mate. It doesn't count.
It definitely does.
No, you can't. No.
It doesn't matter.
That's like us giving 25 points to Red Brazil for being in first place for one corner.
It was half a lap. Allow him.
Mate, when he led for like 3 laps earlier, I was...
Mate, well, I just knew.
I can't believe you overtook it. You're such a knob.
I had to.
You didn't have to.
I did. I had like Golem and Sketch Crib behind me.
Where
Actually,
is...
in retrospect speaking, if I knew I was going to get terrorised by multiple people, I probably should have let him lead. He's like our little Beetlejuice. He's just having a good time.
It's a little Beetlejuice. Fuck off. I was about to say, where is like he's out the Grand Prix hold.
Yeah, he didn't realise that he had to brake if a car came him slows.
I can't wait to see the ticket this week. Peter's already caught up with Sorbet Tay, by the way.
Will there be team orders there? I hope not. I hope not.
I really hope not. I really want to see Pete do something stupid. Come on, come on.
I want to interview Solbate.
Oh mate, I'd love that. You know the Simpsons clip where they're like watching Homer in like the power plant and they go, just wait a minute guys, he's about to do something stupid.
Yeah.
That is what I feel like when I'm watching Pete every time.
I was shitting it on that second restart.
Mate,
Just
they're all a blur to me now.
Tires. He was on fresher tyres on the mediums, like going into like the first sector corner. He was like sitting 2 turns behind me. I was thinking,
Oh yeah, actually no, I remember that.
late. He was going to brake a bit late and just take me out.
Yeah.
You know?
He got so close to you. I was like, hey, you gotta imagine Skills is absolutely shitting himself right
my
now.
My hand was shaking on the step to Apex. It's just really his presence. It's all alone.
Oh, that is so Pete. This fight for the lead, I think Cheese is winning, you know. Those tyres are clearly already feeling it.
Yeah, this actually a good battle.
If I'm Cheese, I just bide my time. I save my ERS. I don't use it for at least 3 laps.
100%. I'll do some intel real quick, just for the sake of the stream.
What is the intel going to be?
Sketchy Crib's tyres are on. Actually, no, I don't think I can say that, 'cause I'll just give it away to the rest of the drivers.
How do you know what its
I
tyres
the stream.
Oh, And here goes Smoking Cheese, actually. Down the inside into turn 1 at the start of lap 32. Sketchy Crib going to try the cutback. He might hold on to it here. He has.
Racing from the Ooh, Cheese nearly lost it on the curb.
That would be classic Cheese to be in it now. We should probably start thinking of some questions to ask Sketchy Crib, Smoking Cheese, and probably Peter Taplin. I mean, Pete is probably getting on the podium, as much as I hate to...
Depend. It's so bad take and keep it like 3 seconds.
Oh shit, oh yeah, but he's not going to, is he?
It is dropping out like a 10th per second.
A 10th per second, yeah.
And now he's gone.
Oh, okay, right, I was going to ask it last year. I will have to scrap all my Sorbete questions, unfortunately.
Oh. We need a Sorbete, Red Brazil, and like...
Oh my god.
McSmashley podium interview.
Brilliant.
Here we go, tie performance off my screen. You know what, they're sort of equal. They're both in the 30s. It's just obviously their hards at 30 will be quicker.
How are his tyres already at 30% on after 9 laps?
I do not know. You'd have that half spin, but I don't think that would do it that much.
Yeah, that is unusual. Will True Copper be able to steal P4?
Potentially, if he can get clear a 3-second gap.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gaining enough, but those tyres from Sorbete must be completely fucked.
Definitely. Well, they'll be in the 50s by now, if not 60s.
Yeah. Jesus. Right, so, just over 3 laps remaining. Who is your pick to win this race?
Oh, that's hard. You know. I'm backing my boy Sketchy though.
Okay.
My lad, my fiance. Oh, I don't think we're announcing that just yet. I'm sorry. Sketchy.
Ignore that stream. Ignore that. We've got
live. Can we edit that out?
Yeah, we've got a big video announcement coming for that. Ignore that. I mean, we need to
that's everything.
We need to start considering who is our driver of the day.
Oh,
Smoking Cheese takes the lead.
I've got 2 names in mind at the moment.
Go on.
Oh, Cheese! Oh, Cheese!
Oh, that could be it.
Hey,
That could be
he's
it.
on the curb and he nearly fucking spun it.
Although he's coming back already, he's almost back in DRS immediately. Jensen get past
He's
True
got-
Copper.
he's really got 2 more attempts to overtake this really around Zambort. He's got... Oh, Jensen... what penalty has Jensen got?
At least 5
5
seconds.
seconds. He's got 5 seconds at the moment.
So I don't think True
True
Copper
Copper
is.
can keep that.
Yeah, he should get P5. Cheese back in DRS, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be close enough to do it this lap.
It's going to be a very interesting... I say last lap.
Yeah.
It's going to be one interesting straight. Although saying that, I remember in XL last season, or 2 seasons ago rather, I did complete a race-winning overtake on the second DRS straight over Thomas Westcott, which was the proudest moment of my life.
And then you were teammates.
Not at that point.
No, then he must have been so happy with you that he just decided to be a teammate. Oh, Sketchy could wiggle.
Oh,
This is nervy.
this is extra... mate,
It all comes down to how Cheese can set up this last straight.
imagine the scenes when they take each other out and Pete just comes through for the race win.
Yeah, cancel the podium interviews after that.
Yeah. Jensen's P4. Probably not going to do too much for him.
Yeah, tyre still... Sketchy's tyres are slightly worse, but it's not like Cheese in the 40s, like low
Jesus.
40s, and Sketchy's in the high 40s, low 50s.
I think Sketchy Crib is well and truly feeling it now. This is going to be...
100%.
This could go either way. Cheese, is he going to have a look? No.
No, he's been sensible. He's looking at this straight, licking his lips, and thinking.
This is all about the exit. Oh.
And how will Sketchy defend this? He's done well the last couple of times defending the inside.
Yeah, already flashing before even going through the final corner. Now here goes Smoking Cheese. I don't think Sketchy Crib is going to have much of an answer for him. Around the outside he goes. Sketchy Crib. Oh, Cheese has kind of outbroke himself a bit. That could give a window of opportunity. neither of them willing to yield.
He gets on the grass at the curb.
Oh, they could.
I think that's the race win.
Was that a
That's
mistake
how it
from
is,
Cheese?
I think he went too deep trying to hold that around the outside.
Fair play to Sketchy Crib. That
It
is,
is.
from what I could
Great.
see, completely fair defending.
Great defending from the young lad, the young prodigy.
Yeah, I mean,
And now Cheese is making so many mistakes. He knows.
yeah, Cheese has been well and truly rattled. That's his old age showing right there, unfortunately. That's what happens.
He's up in fourth though. Unfortunately. But it's going to be an Aston Martin 3-4 as it stands. That is a great result for the team.
That is a great result for the team. And I think True Cop is actually only going to be a couple seconds away from beating Jensen in the end. Yeah, I think he's going to be 2 seconds off after the penalties are applied. Well done, Sketchy Crib. A very impressive race win.
But again, who knows? After this race, we don't know how many penalties will be applied post-race.
That is true. That
we
is.
know Red Brazil is winning this.
Yeah, Sorbete promoted into P4. Chetty, I think, will come across the line for P7. I don't know what penalty he has, but it can't be 10 seconds worth, surely. And McJamie B has already finished the Grand Prix, by the way, because he's that dog shit. But yeah,
Yeah, he's the Xbox party. I don't blame him.
only 5 seconds. You got to give me some insight as to what the Xbox party is like during these heated altercations.
To be fair, there's not many altercations between the Xbox party boys.
Yeah.
Apart from me and Pete. Either I normally keep quiet and Pete goes like, "Oh fuck." Sorry, skills. That was exactly what Australia was last season.
And then you get kicked from the league.
Yeah, I didn't say a word for the rest of the race until you interviewed me for the podium. I did not say a word.
Right, okay. So, race winner, Sketchy Crib, Smoking Cheese in P2, and Petey Wheaty Taplin, P3, takes the fastest lap point as well.
Congrats, Pete.
I think what we need to do now is we need to hold our podium interview.
First of all, what are you saying for driver of the day?
Oh yeah,
I've got
good point.
My name, but
I
know what you say first.
You know what? I have my name as well. It's an Aston Martin driver. It's Sorbete.
I completely agree. I completely agree. From 16th to 4th, only a couple seconds off a podium. That is mental. I think that might be his record high in DRL.
I think so too, and I can tell you this for a fact. Complete lack of pace based on the fact that he set a 1:14.1 as his quickest.
He's just bounced his way to a P4.
Only 2 people went slower than him in the fastest lap. One didn't make it past turn 3, I'm pretty sure. And oh no, Triple Bay made it like to lap 3. And Tony, what happened to Tony? I don't even remember.
I genuinely don't know. Like, I didn't see his name pop up. I just look at the stream, like on lap 10. It's like, oh, he's not with us anymore.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know.
Where is Smoking? There he is. Right. I need to invite you as well.
Get that in the Xbox party. Thank you, Rogers.
Right. Who do we have? We have PT, we have Skillsy, we have Cribby. Are we going to have Cheesy?
Mate, you sound like you're in a toaster.
Thank you very much. Here is Cheesy Wheezy. So, we will start with our third position placer. I'm going to ignore that comment. Petey Taplin against all odds. Petey Taplin, you have somehow come out with a P3 finish.
Woo! Go Pete!
Go
Yeah, I
Pete!
don't know how. I just kept my nose clean. an actual all-timer race for his standards, by the way. He's got a podium and he got a laugh out of you from saying "fuck off, Ellie."
Pete, I do have one question for you before I hand over to Skillsy Wheelsy, who probably has a huge list of questions. How on earth, around Netherlands, did you manage to pick up a corner cutting penalty?
I wasn't I just took that on grass.
So what?
Well, it wasn't for a corner cut. I was just corner cutting.
No, it was on the grass on the left-hand side from the right-hander. I wasn't cutting any corners.
Okay, let me rephrase the question, Pete. How on earth, around Netherlands, have you managed to pick up a track extending penalty?
Fuck knows. I still got a podium, so it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good pace.
It was interesting. Skills, have you got anything you would like to ask Petey Weety?
Peter Tapham.
Jimmy Slade.
I've got one question for you. We actually had a clean couple laps like next to each other. Does that mean I can stop worrying about you now?
Yes.
Good to hear.
No, you can never stop worrying about him because that's when he strikes. Oh, he hasn't got to worry about me.
When you least
He's
expect
like
it.
Freddy Krueger. He'll always be there when you least expect it.
Jeez, are you good?
And all that.
Just getting my breath back.
Okay, right. Speaking of Smoking Cheese 86, I would say congratulations on P2, but I expect you feel a bit of regret about how it ended.
I ran out of fuel.
Fuck's sake.
So that's why
How did you run out of fuel with like 3 safety cars?
I tried to use.
It wouldn't be Simon about losing fuel though.
So, last few laps I realised I was minus again, so I was oh shit. So I had to try and save the fuel so I couldn't put people really.
I mean,
I still ran out. So oh shit.
I don't know. I don't understand how you've managed to run out of fuel, to be honest.
I started minus 4 laps though.
But you had 3 safety cars, 2 VSCs.
Yeah, I've got to put it in lean in one of them though.
Oh, Pete, just time these 2 out.
How many's 2 out?
Oh, they're
What,
alright.
me?
They're alright.
No, not you.
No, not me.
Skills. Anything to ask Cheesy?
Hello.
Hello, Cheese. Long time no see.
Yeah.
What question have I got? Do you think that your bottom of the race tonight was anything to do with the fact that your cat does not know to shit in a litter tray, or not?
It actually got empty during qualifying, so I was able to breathe a bit better in the race.
Was there sort of a lingering smell which might have put you off your game?
No, mate, it took like a 6-inch scalp pack, right, and then the girls turned the fan on and blowing the stench straight at me, right, and it was a proper wet one. They do it every night I'm racing, they're just going to take a shit next to me. Honestly, mate, I'm not even joking. So wrong.
I think it's time to go Asian and have a nice meal the other day.
Okay, right, that is enough of that little segment from
Okay,
Skills.
you've just lost your best commentator of the year with that comment.
Fuck's sake. Okay, right, let's move on to our race winner, Sketchy Crew.
Ooh, well
Yay.
done, Chris.
How does it feel to
Just
be?
ran out of fuel.
How does it feel to be a race winner again?
Mate, I'm absolutely bricked up to the max.
That's hot.
Thanks, Skills.
Just gonna let that linger there for a while.
Just want to let everyone know that.
Jesus catch.
At what point did you start to believe you could win that race?
Probably lap 1 because I'm just that
Yellow
guy.
WWW.
Lap 1. Okay. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'm kind of.
no, Tom, you know how it feels when you go side by side with Jensen and you survive. I was like, yeah, this is my race, guys.
I imagine that is exactly how Skills feels when you go side by side with Pete and doesn't die. So I can.
About that.
What's
About
that?
Skill issues.
Skills. I mean, yeah, Skills. Is there anything you would like to ask Sketchy Crib?
Sketchy Crib, I've got a normal question for you today.
Okay, cool.
Do you think that this win will allow you to push on further and challenge to retain your DRL title?
No.
And do you think that?
Oh
Do
yeah.
you think that you're gonna bottle it again?
I don't bottle it, bro. I don't know where that's come from.
Bahrain seems pretty bottly to me, but I will move.
I just want.
in Bahrain?
I just want to add a little bit on that this. Sorry, I have a sound alert playing in my ear currently. Why did I put the Allier one on?
Oh, Skills. I'm assuming you're on about penalties for Bahrain, yeah?
Sorry, I meant Koa, but yeah.
Sketchy Crib has now taken the lead of the driver's standings.
Yay!
2 questions for you, Sketchy Crib, before we leave. First of all,
Go on.
can you hold on to this lead and win a second? Is it a third title in a row?
I don't know. I think Ape had one in between.
Oh, that's
so
true.
I don't know what it is.
That's true. A second title in a row. And, in your opinion, what is the meaning of life?
I don't know. Bitches and money.
You didn't answer my first question.
Oh, I can, yeah. Whether I will is another question, but I can, sure.
Okay, thank you for giving me absolutely nothing to work with regarding both of my questions.
Absolutely,
Don't worry, don't worry.
unequivocally, hold.
Don't worry, I've got one.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Sandbot, in the tickets room, who do you think is going to have the most penalties after that race?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I can think of a couple people who've definitely getting one. I don't know about 2 or more though. There's some that I haven't seen, so I don't know whose fault it is. But I'll go with. Who's involved in a couple?
Skills could be, but he's squeezing Kieran into the wall.
Do you know what? He's the only one I know who's definitely got one. Or in my opinion, would definitely get one. So I'll go with Light Golem.
McSmashley's got something coming his way, 100%.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Right. Do we have any final thoughts?
Oh no! Actually,
Interesting.
quickly, the one who's getting the most is McJamie B. That man is a terrorist. I'm not hearing anything different. He took out
Still
about
in the
4
chat as
people
well.
in front of me.
He's still in the chat.
I just want you to know,
Took out
Jamie,
me and
you
Tom.
are
Is that how
a
you spell
Took
Yeah.
out
terrorist.
Chris Hopper, took out some more people.
Change the
Took out both
MC
the
to
Mercedes
OSB because
drivers.
that is who you are.
Jensen says, who took me out? Jensen, you took yourself out, mate.
Probably
No,
yourself.
About
Jamie
4
took him,
times.
Jamie took him out. Jamie took him out. He hit him at the back.
Okay, Jamie took you out one of the times, mate. The other 4 times are all you.
He hit him from behind.
The
Oh,
border.
okay, Pete.
I'm the whitest person.
Right, any other... Cost me the win, Jensen, you weren't winning. Any other final thoughts?
What if it's 10 seconds of penalties?
My thought is, can we skip Australia because that track sucks.
When's
I
that?
agree. I've got
That is
PTSD at that
a
track.
good
I've got PTSD.
Sorry, Skillsy.
segue into
I'm getting PTSD from that as well.
our outro. Australia next week for a sprint race. Can't wait
Oh,
for it.
2 races.
Yep, that is normally what a sprint race entails, mate.
What? You ain't come to take a shit, you ain't, have you? The other one's here now.
Right, let's finish this, Tom. Come on.
Right, okay.
Is their face alright?
Before we end up here, boys, have any of the podium sitters got anything to trauma dunk for us?
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, I'm afraid not. Although, you know, if just for my man like Gollum, there are plenty more people out there for you, mate. Keep your chin up, King.
Yeah, Mr. Esports at Netherlands.
Oh yeah, also hold.
Tom,
To what?
Yeah, yes, Cheese.
to
I love
esports
your
in
streams.
Netherlands. He's us.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah,
So
Jensen,
driver of the day,
team,
we
Salt
just
Bay.
yeah, Salt Bay Tay, we decided that earlier if you
Oh,
were
my boy.
listening.
Who's got driver of the day?
But yeah, thank you for
This
watching,
is descended
guys.
into a mini podcast.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for watching, guys. We will see you next week for Australia Sprint and bring back Tyrone Taplin.